Good day and welcome. My name is Father Michael Aurelius, and I'm grateful you're here with me on the way of grace. If you've ever walked into church carrying questions in your heart, questions you don't always know how to say out loud, this is a place for you. Many people love God sincerely and still struggle with fear, guilt, confusion, or a quiet sense of distance. And sometimes the hardest part is not the question itself, but feeling like you're the only one who has it. So let this be said clearly from the beginning. You're not alone, and you don't have to figure everything out by yourself. On this channel, we're going to talk about the real questions that come up in the Christian life. Questions about everyday decisions, about suffering, about relationships, about temptation, about peace, and about how to hear God's voice in the middle of a busy world. We'll speak with honesty, but we'll speak with hope because the Lord is faithful, and grace is not a theory. Grace is God's life given to us, and it changes people. A special focus here will be confession, because for many souls, this is where freedom begins. Some people avoid confession because they're ashamed. Some avoid it because they're anxious. Some avoid it because they don't know what to say or they haven't gone in years and it feels overwhelming. So we're going to make it simple and practical. We'll talk about how to prepare, how to examine your conscience, what to do when you feel embarrassed, and how to confess with sincerity and peace. We'll also address common worries. What if I forgot something? What if I keep falling into the same sin? How do I know the difference between a serious sin and a lesser one? How do I deal with constant guilt or scrupulosity? Not to create fear, but to help you walk in truth and to let mercy do what mercy does: heal, restore, and strengthen. We're also going to speak about death, grieving, and what happens when someone we love is taken from us. In those moments, people aren't asking academic questions, they're asking heart questions. Where is my loved one now? Should I be praying? What does it mean to entrust someone to God? How do I face death without pretending I'm not afraid? We'll talk about these things with reverence and clarity, and we will pray for the dead and for those who mourn. And when people ask about experiences like dreaming about someone who has died, we'll approach it calmly, without superstition, without panic, and without dismissing what you've lived through. Prayer will be another foundation of this channel. Not perfect prayer, but prayer for real life. When you're tired, when you're distracted, when you don't feel anything, when you don't even know where to start. We'll talk about building a steady prayer life, praying with scripture, praying the rosary, and returning to simple, faithful habits that keep the soul close to God. There will also be homilies and short reflections, messages meant to encourage you, to correct you when needed with charity, and to strengthen you for the week ahead. Sometimes what a soul needs most is not a complicated answer, but a clear next step. Come home, begin again, forgive, make the call, take the burden to the Lord, and don't carry it alone. And if life has become heavy, if you're going through a season of anxiety, loneliness, addiction, anger, grief, or discouragement, this channel is also here to remind you of something the world forgets. God does not abandon his people. The Lord seeks the lost, lifts the fallen, and gives strength to those who ask. So consider this a doorway, a small place, week by week, where the faith is explained with clarity, where hard questions are treated with respect, and where souls are invited to take one step closer to the Lord. If you'd like to join me, please subscribe and stay with us here on the Way of Grace. And I'd truly like to hear from you. Leave a comment with a question you want answered about confession, prayer, fear, grief, temptation, forgiveness, the spiritual life, or anything you're carrying right now. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May he give you peace, strengthen your heart, and lead you step by step on the way of grace.